Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and you're watching Coin Help You, and we're going to do something I've never done. We're going to do an unboxing of 2023 Britannias and 2023 Australian Kangaroos. I've got two monster boxes, and first off, this is what, and they're not easy, they're heavy. I didn't know that the Kangaroo, and I'll show you the box here, came like this, 250 in each one. Now, we're going to talk about a little bit on the subject of silver. Silver is in great demand, so is gold. It's hard for me to keep it in stock, especially half dollars and silver rounds and bars. They just sell, they're selling like hotcakes right now because of the uncertainty. And everybody knows that when the bank failed and then there's rumors of other banks failing or having trouble, then you have other countries trying to pull out of the dollar. You have states like Wyoming that is allowing the use of silver and gold to be used as money to pay for taxes and debts and things like that. So we're moving forward into probably a digital world, maybe a digital currency, and it's going to be a reset and it's going to be a change. I don't think it's cause for panic, but you should always have silver and gold, right? I mean, I think so. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think that some of this is good for the hobby. The problem is that the premiums are very high, and that is a concern to me because when you start paying really high premiums and people are buying millions of dollars worth of this, and then if it does settle out a little bit and comes down some, then you're not going to get a return on it. Now, you'll still have your silver. That's the whole thing. I mean, you'll still have it, but it'll probably be worth a little bit less than what you have in it, obviously. Now, long term might be a different story, but it is unbelievable how much business everybody's doing. I mean, it really is. And you want that kind of a demand. You want the hobby to thrive and be strong. There are always cons to that too, and I get that as well. So we're going to open up this monster box here, both of them. We're going to take a look at the new design for 2023. So here's, like I said, are more banks going to fail? Are they being saved? Are we being told everything? I mean, these are some of the things that you don't know about that sometimes you'd be concerned about. Well, that's pretty tight. And you don't know for sure. I'm sure that there's more banks that's in trouble. I think the smaller banks are safe. I think they're pretty good shape. I think it's the larger banks. Oh wow, pretty cool. So here we are sitting at $26 an ounce, and everyone knows that watches my videos. If you watch my video on silver, that I'm predicting it should reach $30 before the end of this year if things keep going the way they're going. It could go higher. It could stay at 28. I just think that it's going to hit that mark, or at least close to that mark here this year. I don't know what would sustain it. If like I said, it all has to do with the feds, what they say with interest rates and decisions they make, and the job markets, and what the rest of the world's going to do, and if any more banks have any more trouble. Rumors abound. I mean, it's just the thing of it is that it's so newsworthy that everyone's doing videos on it and everybody's reporting on it, and that's one of the things that keep it going is the media, the catalyst behind it. But here's the 2023 Kangaroo, 1952 to 2022. So I still like these coins regardless. It's not much different of a design here, but I do like the coin. But this is what they come in. I opened one of them up so we can sell up front, but we try what we do when we sell these. We open the roll up and put a little cushion in there because I don't want that sound in the mail. That is asking for it. So that's why we do what we do here, but they are going to be sealed as far as right before they're shipped. And that way, they're untouched, not been sent off, touched any way, shape, or form like that. So I do like these little boxes, and like I said before, I've never bought a monster box of the Kangaroos. Usually I just buy a few rolls. But this year, with the demand, I've been buying a lot more. So I have that box, and then I have another one here. Like I said, they come in $250 each box, whereas the Silver Eagles, $500, the Maples came in $500 in a yellow box. Next, we have one box for the Britannias. So what is the future of silver here while we're doing this? I honestly think that if the demands keep going, people keep using their cell phones and all the industrial uses of silver continue, I think we're going to see healthy silver. The thing about this market is that something has to drive coin values and bullion values. And sometimes it's events in the world that are kind of scary, or at least look like they might turn into something scary. But that's been the case always. I mean, during the Civil War, you had people hoarding coins and they were making their own tokens, which became illegal. And that's one just example of something bad that's happening or something that is scary that is causing people to panic a little bit and buy things. And it's like this market being gold and silver and coins, value is everything. If it's worth more and there's more of a demand, it's a healthy hobby. Right now, it's healthy. Doesn't mean that that will be healthy for the future of the hobby, because you don't ever know how things are going to turn out. Things are going to drop. What's going to happen? So this is how they come as Britannias, and they're not even sealed. So we won't be shipping any sealed rolls of these, unfortunately. These are actually, they were strapped, but they're not tight. So anyways, we'll open up one of them here that was already open, because they won't stay down in there. That's odd. It's like snap tight Legos or something. So I'm on the fence. I mean, I'd like to demand. Obviously, any business that's making money at this loves it. I mean, why wouldn't you want to make as much money as possible? But also, you want people to enjoy it and not regret anything. One thing about life: do not look back and regret stuff. I mean, if you're buying this silver and you're enjoying yourself and it makes you feel like you're doing something, there's nothing wrong with that. Here's the reverse with King Charles. So that's the only change. And I do like these, though. I mean, I'd love the Britannia side. I'm not really big on the portraits of people on coins anymore. I don't know. I like the designs. I like stuff like this. So we have 500 of these and 500 of the Roos. And I put them up on the site yesterday, and we've already sold a few. They're probably not going to last long. And I'll tell you what, I really want to get silver rounds and bars. The thing is that they're going to cost me close to $30 to even get them. Now, I understand that these are selling for about the same price as silver rounds right now. So they're just as good of a buy as anything. I mean, honestly, I'd probably buy these before I'd buy the rounds or buy any bars, because these are government issue. They're not generics. And to me, if I was collecting or I was buying, I'd try to find the best deal on these and go with that. Because I mean, it's crazy how the premiums on rounds and generics has gone up. I mean, it's worse than these. I think these are like, I think as low as I've seen prices from dealer to dealer, I think $2.75, and that's probably changing now. And then you got silver rounds and bars like $2.60 over, and I meant over whatever the silver value is at the time. And there's some that are higher, obviously. And then if you get online, you're paying $4 and $5 over. So, dealers are making a couple dollars or so, on each round. So there's the reveal of the monster boxes there of the Roos and the Britannias. Beautiful coins. Good for buying silver to get your 2023s for the year if you just want one, or buy you a few rolls. I'm not going to have them very much longer, I don't think. I'm trying to buy. I'm not used to this buying as much. I've sold more bullion this year than probably all of last year so far, and we can't keep 90% constitutional silver in. We get calls about it daily, and like I said before, panic is not a good thing. It's not a good reason to buy anything, and I always say that, even if I don't make money, if I don't make a sale because I told somebody. But you want to buy it because these are beautiful coins. And honestly, is $26 an ounce really what our physical silver is worth? I know we talk about premiums a lot, but the premium is that making the real value of physical silver? Because honestly, when you think about it for a minute, if we accounted all of the sales of physical silver and had a separate physical silver chart along with the Wall Street paper chart, okay, and I just call it paper here, we all know what it means, wouldn't the physical be in the 30 some dollar range right now? I mean, when we talk about premiums, so which one would you go with? An average of silver eagles down to the generics? Because if you did that, then you're looking in about the $33, $34 range. That's where silver should be for physical silver. So they could have a physical silver chart that they maintain, and then they have the paper chart. I know they can't separate it, they won't do it. But honestly, when you look at all of the bullion dealers and all the dealers that are selling all about the same price, they're within a few dollars of each other. That really is what physical is worth. I mean, it has to be, because that's the market. We're the market, and whatever we say the market is what it has to be. Whatever they say their paper is worth, that's what their paper's worth. And I know that physical from the mines is being sold that way, and I know the U.S. Mint has to get it at whatever melt is. So you can't really separate it. But in my mind, physical is worth whatever everybody's paying for it, and that's what a coin is worth. And we're talking about millions of people, probably at least a few million people are buying all of this up, and a lot of companies are buying it, and that sets the market. So that's what the market is right now. That's what it's worth at the moment. So you can call them premiums, you can call it the actual value, physical silver value, or whatever it is, but that's what it is to me. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. I hope you enjoyed the reveal here. Over on our website, portsmouthcoinshop.com, we have this stuff listed and a bunch of other coins listed that you can buy that's just numismatic quality. So please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.